Yo, what is up, Mew crew? It's Mewcario, and welcome to the first ever dedicated WoW video up on my channel. I do want to preface this video by saying that I was testing some new talents and some new add-ons, like the Ice HUD, where you see the health or those like semicircles on the center of the screen. So if some things look wonky, it's because I was still testing stuff and I didn't have all of the settings right because I did it in PvE and this BG popped really quick. But yeah, let's get into it. So what I'm doing here was I was looking back to see how many people were going to be behind me because I saw that there was a whole bunch of them coming towards middle. So I just set up my demonic circle and then I was going to try to stay back and apply some dots until some people came. Luckily, that's kind of what happened. Not as many people as I was expecting, but this rogue scared the fuck out of me, and I probably would have, no, actually, I would have definitely died if it wasn't for that Mistweaver that was healing me. But right here, what you saw me do was I'm anticipating him to try and kick me to lock me, which basically just means I would die. So I unending resolved, and then I feared him and mortal coiled him away to try and get some health back. Here, what I was trying to do is I was trying to spam I think it's called demon armor or demonic armor when they were all jumping on me, but I couldn't figure out why it wasn't proccing because it wasn't going on cooldown, and I don't remember seeing the armor in game. I can see it now, but I don't know what I was thinking at the time, but I was spamming clicking it like, yo, what is happening? And it really threw me off, so I was just trying to run away at that point. But after luckily my team was being a pretty solid front line this whole game, so I was able to kind of reset mentally and in the map. And then right here I'm just going to try and go back in and set up some dots. As you see, that mage got a little bit too close, so I tried to set up the dots on him and get some healing off, and I was going to try and go back on him, but he ice blocked, and then I realized right there, I turned around, I was like, wait, there's nobody near me, so I should probably stay as far back as possible. I didn't expect to get slowed here. I was really expecting that my Night Fae blink would be back by now, but it wasn't. It was just a couple seconds off, but yeah, that was just poorly played by me. I saw that I was outnumbered greatly. I should have just set up a portal and just ran away. But here again, I see some of my teammates, so I'm just going to try and stay a little bit in the back, set up my dots to hopefully pop my cooldowns and get some big malefic raptures, just because as far as I know, they don't have any range. So if I can just get a bunch of agonies and corruptions set up and then stand back and just rapture, I'm going to be doing a lot of damage to just about anybody that I had touched in the last like 10 to 15 seconds or so. So here I'm trying to set up on this Death Knight because he's doing a lot of damage. You just saw me pop all of my cooldowns there. I also remembered that Hunter from maybe like 15 or 20 seconds ago, he probably still had some dots up on him as well. So I was just trying to get as much out of those malefic raptures that I was just about to dump, because the good thing is the Dark Glare, the like weird eyeball demon that jumps up, or that I summoned rather, as far as I know, they extend the duration of all of my dots on anybody that they're applied to. I don't think it's strictly who they're attacking. So if that Hunter jumped away, kept running, he had 3 dots on him, as soon as I pop that, I'm pretty sure the way that it works is that it would just extend it by 6 or 8 seconds, whatever it is, which would allow me to get those couple malefic raptures off on him with some big damage for basically infinite range. He could have been at the mage tower, whichever it's called, and he would still be getting a lot of damage. But yeah, as you see here, I'm just kind of trying to stay back and dot up as many people as I can, because luckily this game I had a lot of front lines and a lot of healers, so I was just trying to do as much damage as I possibly could right here, I noticed that the rogue jumped back up, and I hate rogues. So I was expecting to switch over to him to try and burst him down as much as possible or possibly scare him away. But he actually ran back to the middle, and I was kind of thrown off by that. I don't know if you saw me kind of hesitating to cast any spells because I wasn't sure if he was going to come back there. But I was pretty lucky this game. They weren't really focusing me too hard. I don't know if that's because we had such a good front line, or if we had so many healers that they just wanted to focus those people instead, or what it was. But I was able to get a lot of time just sitting back and kind of just setting up on everybody. If you see some weird cuts here, by the way, I was cutting out the graveyard timers because I got a couple of them that were like 26 to 30 seconds, something like that. Here I was just trying to help out this paladin getting 2v1'd, but apparently he didn't really need my help. I was just trying to wait out the the frozen there to try and get a rapture off, but immediately got sapped. So I'm expecting a rogue to be somewhere nearby. If I remember right, he doesn't ever pop back up. So I'm just going to try and hop on this mage. Again, just setting up dots. Try and start with agony just because it does a little bit more damage. And then, yeah, just kind of waiting for everybody to get back in range, expecting him to ice block, which he did. I got Shadow Lock there, so I'm just trying to keep my distance until that resets. And again, I'm still kind of scared that the rogue is somewhere around here because he never popped back up. So I'm trying not to get too aggressive here. But here, I'm not really in a good position. So as opposed to just standing around, I was trying to get at least some dots up on the pet, because those pet damage, it really, really adds up. So I try to treat it rather, kind of like a not too well geared player, where it's not going to be my focus, but I'll still make sure that I get him dotted up and stuff like that. Again, here, that same Death Knight is still causing trouble, so I pop all of my cooldowns to try and get past his magic shell and damage mitigation, and try and get it before he can shrug off any of my dots or any pre-show up or anything like that. I also think that's another reason why I was getting a bit lucky this game. I don't remember seeing too many priests here to really set up on me or out heal us on our end, because we had a couple Mistweavers that were doing a lot of healing. But yeah, here still just trying to close some space and try and set up a little bit while I have the rest of my team here. So here I'm just trying to pop some Malefic Raptures because I have some dots up. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of mages this game. I don't remember that being the case when I was there, but I'm trying to get the hunter that's trying to run away, because I'm pretty sure the mage that was in the middle was going to get melted soon. Sorry if you heard that noise. I don't know what the fuck that was. Yeah, excuse me. But here again, still just trying to chase him down, wait out that deflect thing before I start dumping my Malefic Raptures, which you could see me do there. I try and wait out all of my big burst for whenever I don't see anything like that or Rogue Vanish, where I know that it's just gonna go wasted. So there I saw a bunch of people coming, so I was like, all right, yeah, I'm just gonna blink out of here. I know we had some people over there, but I expected them to die almost immediately, which happened. So here I'm trying to get away, and I don't know what happened here. I don't know if maybe I was expecting other people to come or what, but I got way too close, and to be honest, I probably should have died there. Here I see the warrior for some reason starting to chase into us, so I try and turn around, get a little bit more aggressive. Again, this Death Knight is being a motherfucker, so I'm not sure. Yeah, here I'm just dead. that's the one thing that was kind of frustrating about this game, is that the second that they decide, or actually not even just this game, just Warlock in general, the second that they decide, yeah, we're gonna focus on him, like I feel like I instantly die. And for some reason, I don't know if maybe I'm using it wrong or what, but the demonic armor and the nether shield, I'm not sure if I had it talented this game, but it doesn't feel like they work. I don't know if it's a bug or if I'm not using it right, or what the case is, but I feel like I click it and it doesn't always happen. Also, I just realized that I didn't go over the talents that I was testing that I mentioned earlier. So for 15, I was testing Inevitable Demise, which basically gives you a 15% increased damage on your drain life, and that stacks up to 15 or 50 times rather every time you damage an enemy with agony, which is one of the reasons why I was trying to dot up as many people as I can with agony, because every time that ticks, whether it's on one person or 6 people, you get a tick every time. So if you have it on 6 people, it'll stack 6 times and you get those 6 stacks, which is that it ramps up the damage of your drain life super quickly. And I just wanted to see how that would work in PvP. I was also testing Demon Skin, just because I was originally using Burning Rush, but I felt like more often than not, I was just trying to use that as a getaway or as a gap closer, and I would just drain way too much of my health way too quickly and either kill myself trying to get away or do so much damage to myself trying to get in that I lose the 1v1. Dark Pact also didn't seem to really... I tested that the game before this and it didn't seem to be too effective, so I was trying to see how Demon Skin would be, if it would be something that I noticed or if it was worth going back to Burning Rush. I think I'm going to stick with Demon Skin though. I like not having to click that extra button, but still get a benefit from it because it's a decently sized shield. It's not massive or anything, but I feel like it does help. I was also testing Phantom Singularity because normally I was running Vile Taint, but I felt that extra addition into my rotation was just taking too much of my global cooldown, and in that 1 or so second I felt like people were maybe jumping out of the way, so I wasn't getting much effect out of the Vile Taint, or it just, I don't know, it just felt too slow for me. So I felt like the Phantom was a little bit better, gave me more sustain. It was single target, so it was instant and it couldn't miss. So I don't know, I just felt it was a little bit more valuable, so I want to see how it would do in PvP, and I do think I'm gonna end up sticking with it. I do think it's the better 35 talent for Affliction. And the last thing I was testing was Grimoire of Sacrifice, because I was running Haunt earlier, but similar to Vile Taint, just adding that extra skill into my rotation, I felt like I wasn't able to set up on as many people as I wanted to because I was clicking 4 or 5 buttons instead of the normal 3. So cutting down those extra 2 clicks into my rotation, I was able to set up on more people. And also I felt like my pet was getting trapped or frozen or just wasn't focusing the right person, so I wasn't getting the benefit of his command ability. So I figured if I use Grimoire of Sacrifice, I have that on command, I have an extra slot into my rotation, and I don't have to worry about my pet. So it seems like a win-win. And again, yeah, I do think this is the go-to 45 talent for PvP. It just seems so strong to me, and I honestly don't know why I didn't pick it from the get-go. Unfortunately, we did end up losing this game by a little bit, but on the bright side, I did top the chart, which felt really good considering I'm just returning to the game after 6 years. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Any feedback, comments, anything like that, any specific things you want to see, leave it in the comments below. Bye!